boldly go where no man has gone before. Our mission? Historical research. We are monitoring Earth communications to find out how our planet survived desperate problems.
Screen on, Captain.
Thank you. And I'm happy to take questions if that's what I'm supposed to do, Nance, whatever you want me to do.
Okay, so asking for names, nothing wrong with that. Unmasking in and of itself, nothing wrong with that. Leaking classified information, and by definition, these phone calls were classified. That's a problem, correct?
Absolutely, it is.
And if anyone did leak the contents of these conversations, with or without the name, that would be a problem, yes? We've lost the shot. I wonder if we can at least get him on the phone to finish this. Let's try to get Director Clapper back. All right, we're going to work on getting that shot back.
The president was egging on the president of Latvia to call on a Baltic reporter, not one of the U.S. reporters who were all clamoring to get that final question.
I think we've reestablished communications with Jim Acosta, our chief White House correspondent. Jim, you were making a point when all of a sudden we lost that connection. Go ahead.
That's right. We won't read into why we lost connection there just a few moments ago.
During a TV interview just last month that you are absolutely sure that Donald Trump is currently having an affair while president behind the back of the First Lady. And I repeat, you said you were absolutely sure. Just last week, however, you backflipped and said, I quote, I do not know if the president is having an affair. Do you owe the president and the First Lady an apology, Mr. Wolf?
I can't hear you.
You're not hearing me, Mr. Wolf?
Gee, that was an unfortunate question to miss, wasn't it?
Gold.
I think he might have heard it.
I think he did.
The president might very well be inclined.
I think we may have just lost our Major Garrett. Major, I didn't pull the plug. I just want you to know on that. Wasn't me.
It's Rena, it's rookie day here in the East Room, quite obviously. We should have a big, piece of tape on every plug. Don't touch this, dummy.
It was something as
dummy,
simple as
don't
a plug.
touch this. Yeah, when you see people talking to microphones and cameras rolling and lights on, don't pull the plug, dummy. I don't know who the dummy was, but some dummy back there pulled the plug.
In Afghanistan and Pakistan, the one person who was supposed to lead those efforts in the U.S. government not only is now gone, but her entire office was shut down behind her while she was on her way out the door. In terms of what is new here, the president is taking on a newly threatening and belligerent tone toward Pakistan, saying that Pakistan needs to prove that it is committed.
Just today, the FBI comes out and says that 30% of their domestic terrorism cases that they're investigating are from folks who are refugees. It's important not to label all refugees bad people. That's not why I'm here. But
I was just going to say, Congressman, it's time to go, but I think the TV gremlins did that for us.
Would you like to start?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity, Mr. President. We can't afford our equipment if we're paying these rates year after year after year. Our food source is in jeopardy because of this health care law. It's my basic.
I know.
Okay. Just lost the tape there from the White House. The president at a listening session in the White House, so victims of Obamacare.
Remember, Hillary Clinton has some vulnerabilities herself, even as she calls for criminal justice reform because of her support in the 1990s for anti-crime legislation that ultimately helped contribute to this era of mass incarceration that she now speaks out again.
We just lost Breonna Keeler.
He says he knows nothing about it, hasn't seen any of these reports. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was watching CNN fake news. What do you think?
You don't buy
it. That was a joke.
I know it was a joke. I'm saying you don't buy what he said, obviously.
Aaron?
Yes. I'm sorry, Senator, I was saying you obviously don't buy what he said. You believe that he has seen these reports. I mean, to your point.
Kevin, I'm not. Are we on?
It looks like we've lost connection with Senator Sanders, so let's just try to get that back up. Do we have him back?
What do you think Donald Trump needs to do to come out on top?
Well, on the character issue, the public, 2/3 or more of the public knows that Hillary Clinton's a liar. She can't be trusted. And now the two faces of Hillary Clinton are coming out. The fact through WikiLeaks that she says one thing and...
Oh, no. All right, let's see if we can get Congressman Collins back. Obviously, we just lost his satellite feed. That sucks.
I will destroy it.
Forward phasers. Stand by. Fire. Fire. Stiles, can you hear me? Fire.
Let me just say, I think, again, I mean, I mostly agree with what Joe is saying, but where I respectfully disagree is this portion about subjecting who we charge criminally in this country and making this by popular demand. It doesn't work that way.
Hold on, Abby, what is attacking you?
Is there a mouse?
Hold on. Abby, what was that?
Abby, what was that?
There was a lizard climbing on me.
Oh.
What? What was climbing on you?
A Komodo dragon.
A lizard.
I thought I heard something, and I didn't know if it was Joe. I didn't know what.
Abby, did you just stomp out a lizard? On live television?
Sorry, that just happened on live television.
Is that lizard
it was
okay?
A giant lizard. And
you handled that very well.
I don't think it's okay, but I'm fine.
Florida
girls of being outside.
gets tropical.
At least it wasn't an alligator. I think where the Mueller report stops being a legal document and starts being a question of what people value, what voters value, whether there's sort of a moral element to all of this. It's about whether or not this matters to the American public. And I still think that could very well be a factor as we go into the next phase of this all, that people are going to read this document and they're going to see lie after lie after lie. And I think that's going to start to have an impact in the overall perception that this is a president who continuously employs people willing to do anything and who encourages his aides to lie for him.
Two things.
How can Abby be so composed?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. It's so impressive.
First, she gets attacked by a lizard. Yeah. Now she is caught in some type of like
gale force
wind, and she makes a completely cogent point.
I know.
Right.
And she just—it's not even.
And I was
going to
I was going to complain about the air conditioning in here. I don't think it's quite right in the studio.
But I have to say that I work for this news organization, and I think that this sets a standard for integrity.
Hey, Philip, in the gusty winds of political scrutiny that have descended on Mar-a-Lago.
I mean, it's truly the signs of the apocalypse that she's dealing with.
In Florida, but this is the weather I get.
Oh my gosh, Abby, our hats are flying off to you.
It sets a standard for integrity.
Did you find out anything from the computer?
Nothing useful. Logic and practical information do not seem to apply here.
Gentlemen, I suggest you beam me aboard.
This guy did a parody of Captain Kirk and the rest of the crew of the Star Trek Enterprise, happening to stumble across a CNN broadcast featuring little Brian and wondering what the heck is going on.